Hi, Aries. Welcome to your message for January. At least it's the first half of January. I'm going to do another one for y'all if I stick to it, which I made a resolution to myself that I'm going to actually stick to making the videos this year. What year? 2024. Unless I'm like on vacation or something. But here is your message for January. Again, this is not going to resonate for all of you. So this is for entertainment purposes. Don't sit there and be like, well, you said this. So let's get into it. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. I guess if you want to count of Aries, Venus, you can, but I'm mostly doing this mostly for the Sun, Moon, and the Rising Aries signs. So let's get into it, see what is going on for you. The Magician is in the reverse. You have okay. The Magician's in the reverse, but you guys have Justice upright. Let me get the rest of your cards because I'm getting the message now. There's the Lovers in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign and things just aren't working out the way that you want it to. So you're having to make a decision to let something go and move forward in your lives. But you're going to actually find that you're doing a lot better if you do decide to move on from whatever this energy is. Whoever this is, if the message just coming out, whoever this is, if you are dealing with someone, if you're in a relationship with someone, it's showing that they're not honest with you. They're manipulated. They're manipulative. They could also be a liar. Well, manipulation is a lying. And with this South Node right now in Libra and the North Node in Aries, you're being directly affected just like Libras are in some aspect of your life, some area of your life. But for many of you, you're going to have to end up making a decision. You're going to come to having to make a decision about letting something go that you're not getting no fulfillment out of. Look at that. You're bored. There's no fulfillment there. You're looking at what could be better. Whatever this energy is, it could have also thrown you out of your element, out of your loop. But they're saying it's best to just walk away because nothing good's going to come from this. And when you do walk away, there's going to be something better that comes along. For others of you, yeah, there's the Judgment card in the reverse. You're delaying this decision. For others of you, there could be something that you're trying to manifest into your lives with the Magician right here in the reverse. And your mind is made up to bring this in. You all have y'all have 4 major arcanas. Either you're trying to force something to come in that's not necessarily going to work out in your favor, but you're not seeing the truth of the matter right now because you're so clouded in your own misjudgment down here. You're not seeing things from the bigger picture. You're seeing things from the ego aspect of what it is that you want, and that's why it's not manifesting how you want it to come in. But they're saying that there's something better that's going to come with this Justice card, but you have to be willing to let this go. You have to be willing to let whatever it is go that's not working out for you anymore. And then that's when you're going to get some type of a blessing that comes in with the 6 of Wands. And there's victory, there's success, there's happiness, there's celebrations that's around you. For many of you, this isn't going to come until we get to the eclipse in Libra, which I think is April 8th. It's during your season because there's a lot of air energy that is here. Again, you have the Judgment card, which I actually associate this with the sign of Libra because Libra is the scales. And if you look, there's a scale in here. There's something here that's saying when you let something go, when you just let it go and be like, okay, it's not working how I want it to. I'm not going to force this anymore. You're going to receive something that you're going to be like, this is what I was looking for. There's the blessing there. There's the Saturn doing the work. But I don't feel like this is going to come until we get to the springtime for many of you, which is your season. But you're having to make a decision. This is a tough decision to let something go. You're going to have to take the rose-colored glasses off and see things for what they are. You're not going to like it initially, but there's going to come a point where you're going to look back on things and be like, I had to let this go in order to be able to move forward and get this blessing that comes in my life because there is something that's trying to come in for you. But you're trying to impose your way on this, and that's why it's not manifesting the way that you want. This could also be you refuting everything that somebody tells you because you think that you know more. Even though the advice could be sound. Right now, what they're saying is don't try to force anything. Take a step back and let it just flow. Whatever this is. Now, for others of you, the person that you're dealing with, they could be blowing you kisses, blowing like smoke up your ass, basically. But what they're saying is not to trust this person. They come off as very trustworthy. They probably do things for you too that you like, but there's going to be a point where that eclipse is probably going to be it. But it's coming up in the next few months for you all, where it's like things are going to become very clear for you, and you make this decision that you can't keep putting up with this anymore. You're going to make a decision that you have to let this go once and for all, because you're going to see something for what it is. Let's clarify these cards. For some of you, whatever it is, you've already seen things clearly with this person or whatever you're going through in your life. But you're making the decision to stay around in it. You're making the decision to pull the wool over your eyes again, thinking that things are going to be different this time, but they're not. I'm surprised it's not dark outside yet. Is it like 5 o'clock? Oh, it's only 4:30. I slept wrong last night, and it didn't hit me till like a couple hours ago that my neck really hurts. But I needed that sleep last night. I was knocked out. I wasn't even awake for the new year. Okay, let's see. Why is the Justice card here? What are you finding out? The truth is going to be coming out. There's some type of information coming. There's a 3 of Wands in the reverse. That's the truth coming out, and you making a decision not to move forward with something anymore. You're not going to put your energy towards letting something be, trying to move something ahead. And you have the Moon card in the reverse. So there it is. That eclipse is going to be very potent for you all. For some of you, you're not necessarily going to like it at first, but in hindsight, you're going to be like, oh, I needed that to happen, so then I could actually get what is supposed to be coming to me. For some of you, there's going to be a decision about something not being, you're not making that decision. The decision could be made for you. Again, there it is. Again, all of this stuff is here, like before, where everything's in the reverse for you all. This is you trying to force things because you're not happy with how things are right now. So you're trying to force something that's not going to come out in the way that you want it to. It's not in your best interest to keep trying to move this along. And it's going to become very, very clear to you. And for some of you, this is going to be a rude wake-up call that you have all major arcanas are here. Again, there's that energy of third-party interference. There's that energy of third-party interference and something having to come to an end about with somebody that's a liar. This could be somebody that you've known for a long time, but when you let that go, there's the blessing that's there. And there's nothing for you to fear or worry about. You're going to get some long-standing wish that you've been wanting for a while. Oh, wait. Okay, I took those cards out. I was like, hold up. What's the Lovers here in the reverse for? You're making a choice to let something go. You're saying no. You're going to be glad that you do this, because then you're going to be able to put the focus back on yourself. The focus is going to be back on you, what it is that you want, and that's how things are going to start coming in for you all. You're doing the work on and within yourself. But there's going to be, when you let this go, at the same time, there's going to be something good that you get out of this as you see something for what it is that's clear. Again, you have the 6 of Wands here, and that's in the upright. You have the Hermit card. You're going to be thinking like, why? That's what this is. There's a lot of Virgo energy here too. So you may be overthinking and be very analytical of things, of like why something didn't work out, because this was something that you felt was going to make you extremely happy, but then it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. And you're going to be glad because you're going to realize you kind of started jumping into something way ahead without really giving it too much consideration of thought. And then it's gonna hurt, but then as time goes on, you're going to be like, why did I even do that? Why was I even stressing about that? I have all these blessings that's here. I have this victory that's here. I have all this forward movement. Things are going to be looking up for you. What's the judgment card here in the reverse for the Aries placements? Because this doesn't work out, you're going to start enjoying life again. You're going to be able to move forward. There's a lot of Sag energy here, fire energy. This is you getting your vitality back. Things are going the way you want them to. Again, there's good news coming in. You're getting your power back. You have that power, that drive, that thing that makes you you. It's good. Something's going to be coming in for you all too because you let something go. There it is again, the Devil card in the reverse. You guys have a lot of major shifts that are going to start taking place, and you're going to be able to build off of this because something didn't work out. But they're also saying just continue to protect your peace. You're not going to want to give up on something because you're being a little delulu about why it didn't work out. They're saying to let that go, even though it's going to stress you out even more. This was something that you guys really, really have been trying to manifest and want in your lives, but it wasn't something that was going to be secure enough for you. It wasn't something that was set on any type of foundation, and you're going to be able to let that go. There's that breakup happening again for some of you. Let's get your oracle cards. Before I do that, I want to see what is this that you're lying to yourself about, or what somebody's lying to you about. I feel like for some of you, somebody's lying to you about creating something with you, and they're just like getting you to believe something. But you're going to be I feel like you make the decision to cut something out because there is a truth that comes out. And this is something that you've been sitting on for a while. This may be some type of truth. There's a lot of sword energy here. Somebody is really hiding their true self from you, but you're going to be making that decision, and you're about to flip that game on them to make that decision to move forward. And you're going to be at peace when this does happen. For some of you, when you realize that something isn't working out and that decision gets made, this could also be somebody trying to help you out in a way to get you to see things from a different perspective. This could be somebody that's close to home with that Four of Swords, and it's going to give you something to think about that, okay, maybe I do just need to move forward from whatever this is in my life. You have more than all the strength in it, but you're just trying to force some type of change within yourself, which is making you unhappy in this. Never force what the universe is delaying. If you keep getting delayed with something, that's a blessing. That means that is not necessarily for you. If there's always an obstacle in the way of getting what it is that you want, or if you're with somebody that's giving you like all these issues that you're not starting or you're not instigating, it's just something out of the blue all the time. That's the universe saying to let that person go because there's something better that's coming in, even though you're going to have time to heal from it. There we go, decision. You guys have decision, and then I'm gonna get another one for you all. You guys are going to see some type of expansion too. When a decision gets made, you're going to become at peace. I'm going to read this decision card. Things are going to settle down in your life when this gets made, when you see things for what it is, when you decide to move on from something. You're going to I don't feel like you're necessarily going to be like, oh man, at first. You'll probably be like, oh, finally, I can let that go. Like, okay, it didn't work out. Okay, I found out this. Okay, on to the next. Because something comes in very soon for you all, and it's going to be what you want. So they're saying you don't have to dwell on it. Oh, it's right here. Decision says, you have an important decision to make at present, and the decision you make will affect many around you for a long time to come. Be sure you know what you really want before you act. Take a few breaths, take time out to clear your mind, and you will know. We are all part of one creation, energetically interconnected, and therefore what affects one also affects the whole. Everything you say and do, and everything you fail to say or do, has a flow-on effect. A positive effect can only be achieved by being true to yourself. The right decision is the one that sits comfortably inside your heart. Don't make your decision based on guilt or what you think you should do. Be true to you, for it's only by being true to yourself that you can be true to others. All right, Aries, that's all I have for you. Oh, I got this done in 15 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this message, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you.